Hello and welcome to my video. Thank you for clicking and I really appreciate it. So today's video is gonna be me creating a custom unit, coloring the unit and also installing the unit on my hair. And the unit I have is from a private supplier. Is a 30-inch 4 bundles of deep curly hair, and I'm also using something new, which is using a transparent lace. Yes, I'm using a transparent lace frontal. I'm using a 13 by 6 frontal in 20 inches and 4 bundles of 30 inches. By far, this hair is my favorite hair in my entire collection. I'm so obsessed. The color I created was banging. Everybody compliments me. This hair gives me the max, you know, confidence, badass. The length, the thickness, everything's just perfect, and I'm so obsessed with it. Like, I got girls checking me out like, are you serious? Like, what are you talking about? So this is me just like finishing up the wig, and as you guys can see, the natural state of the curls, not washed. It's a beautiful hair, and I'll be going in and out of conversation during the process because there's not really much to say. Everything is self-explanatory, so you guys should just enjoy watching. So this is the colors that I will be using. It's from L'Oreal. I got this from Sally's, I believe, and it's the L'Oreal technique. I used it in a red and I used a 30 volume developer because I did not bleach the hair prior, because I was kind of going for a dark burgundy color. But after I colored the hair the first time, I saw Sophiology create this bomb ass red curly hair. I didn't want my hair to be as red as that, but the first time I did the coloring, it was like a dark burgundy that you could only see the color during the sun. But after I saw Sophiology's vibrant red curly hair, I was like, no, I have to bump it up a notch. So I went back in, even though I didn't show that in this video, I went back in and I actually had to bleach the hair a little bit, not for long, just use a bleach and peroxide. It had, the redness was still there and was a lot vibrant, but you could see the like orange hue to it. So I went back with the same process and I got more L'Oreal color and the 30 volume developer, and I colored it again, and then it turned out the color that you guys would see later on in the video. But I just wanted to point that out. I guess next time I'll do that. But the first color that I noticed, it was still like dark red, like a 99J, even darker than the 99J, and I wasn't feeling that after I saw Sophiology's video. So I was like, ah. But yeah, the process was pretty same. So I'm just showing you this clip so I don't have to show you the process of me bleaching and coloring it over again, basically. And yeah, just apply. Oh, I also forgot to mention that this color, I believe, was a high lift. So it didn't really color much. Like if I didn't see Sophiology's video, I would have left it the way it was. But there were patches of red in there, and I was like, I want this red instead. That's why I went back and I bleached. So yeah, you guys should just enjoy watching me color the entire hair from top to bottom. And now I'm just showing you guys what the color looked like after leaving it for like 30 minutes. You could see it like in the dark, you see a black color, but like in the light you see like a burgundy, a dark like the darkest burgundy. And you know, I wasn't honestly pleased with that. That's why I went back and I bleached it over again. The final product, excuse the black stuff right there, that was the elastic band, which I ended up taking out because I ended up gluing this hair down to my scalp. And yeah guys, I'm obsessed with this color. Like, it's not too bright and it's not too dark, it's so perfect. And I like the fact that it had like more different tones and different dimensions, but it looked beautiful. Like, you could even, there wasn't like a arrow type thing on it. But anyways, so I'm just tweezing out the edges to make it look more realistic, and I'm just showing you guys how I do tweeze it out. I have tweezed out one part of the hair, so I'm just showing you guys the other half of the hair and me tweezing it out basically. And I go one line after the other. If you guys do have a better technique on how to tweeze it, do let me know. But this is the finished product of me tweezing out the edges and making it look a lot more realistic. Again guys, this is a transparent lace which I've never used before, and this is a hair color. Like, look at that color on my skin, perfection, right? Exactly, thank you. But look at the hair. Like, you guys even understand how much I'm obsessed with this hair. All my friends want this hair, like me to give it to them, but I'm like, no. But yeah, that's the glue that I'm using. I'm using the Ghost Bond, I believe, and I applied like 2 layers because yeah, I also did not apply my wig cap properly. I was being lazy. I guess in another video I'll apply my wig cap properly, because I should have cut out the thick band part, but I was being lazy and stuff and just left it. And now I'm applying powder to the lace. Even though you guys can see like there are patches of colors on the lace, trust me guys, you will even see it because the powder covers it up. But yeah, I apply powder to the lace and I use alcohol and I spray alcohol on it, and just that absolutely dims down the brightness of the powder on the lace. It dims it down, makes it look a lot more natural. And then I'm applying the second layer once the first layer was, you know, slightly transparent and dry. And yeah, you guys will just enjoy watching me apply the wig on. Oh yeah, so if you guys can see the bottom of the wig, that would have been the color, the first coloring you guys would have seen at the end of the video. But I went back and I bleached it one more time, and that was what this is the final results. But if I had left it on the first color that I did, that would have been the color I would have ended up with. Also guys, this is my first time of trying a transparent lace, and the glue honestly lasted me for like a week. It could have gone longer, but I was over I don't really keep wig on my head for too long, so I just like, let me just use 2 glues, whatever they call it. So I applied the glue twice and called it a day. And it did last me for a while, but I'm not used to putting on wig constantly 24/7 on my head. Like, I just use elastic band and call it a day, or I use Got To Be and call it a day. So I used that and it did last me a while, and I liked it. But honestly, sticking wig on my head 24 hours, it's gonna take me a while to get used to that. But yeah, so whatever patches that didn't glue down, I went back with the glue and applied it on there, and you know, use my elastic band to melt it into my scalp. And I know that you guys can see the wig cap inside the gap between my scalp, my skin and the wig cap, but trust me, all that didn't show, as you guys could see later on. And I know you guys can see the whiteness, but that's the glue, and it will you know, dry down with the elastic band holding it down as well. It's gonna help it melt down. And I wasn't going for perfect, I just wanted to see what it was gonna look like. This was me trying a transparent lace, so I didn't put too much effort on my baby hair. So I actually didn't put any baby hair because I don't know, that way for me kind of looks natural, and it did look natural, not looking natural and stuff. But guys, when I took out that elastic band, I was impressed. Okay, I was definitely impressed. And low-key, I don't even know, like the way I colored this hair, it kind of looks like highlight and low lights all over the place, which is perfect. So I'm just using the mousse to slate. I didn't even use the hot comb, guys, to lay down my hair. I just used the mousse and I sprayed some water on my hair, and voila, the hair turned out perfect. The hair laid down perfectly. Like, can you see that? I didn't use the flat iron or the hot comb. Yeah, if you realize that the glue doesn't stay down, you guys can always go back and use the powder to camouflage probably any error you guys might have had. But mine's turned out perfect and I didn't need to. But in case if that happens to you while you're installing your glue to the hair to your scalp and you're seeing some weirdness, just use the powder. That will just cover it up fine. And I'm just showing you guys the color of the hair and, you know, the thickness of the hair, and I'm just feeling myself at the same time. And that's it for this video. Honestly, I hope you guys enjoy this video. The thickness is just wild, you guys. That's 4 bundles of 30 inches. And yeah, that will be all for this video. Hope you guys liked it. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment down on if you like the hair that I created. I really appreciate to know what your thoughts are, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it if you can subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you. Bye.